The following podcast is intended for mature audiences. If you enjoy our work, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow the links in the description. Thanks for your support, and enjoy.
Greetings and salutations, listener. It is I, Eric J. Chucci, joined, as always, by the boy.
Hey.
This is the Two Nerds Podcast, and yes, we are coming to you a day late for completely PG-related reasons.
Okay. No, that's weird without context. So we did this once before, and we wanted to give you an excuse as to why we were late.
Each time Gwen Stacy has fallen off of my desk.
That's because you're cackling.
It's really funny.
And White went real dark with the explanation. Like, too dark for the Two Nerds Podcast.
Too dark for TV.
So we started again. That's the joke that he's making there. I'm going to say that we did it so that you could have the podcast as a Christmas present.
Yeah, what better present could you ask for than us?
So anyway, we're going to do Steam sales today.
Yes, Steam is doing their winter sale, and I've been participating since Friday when it launched, and well, there was a small part of the overall structure of this Steam sale I believe you wanted to mention, my friend.
Yeah, they have an advent calendar for some reason.
It gives you stuff
For like gamer advent,
but like it's
what the fuck?
It's stuff that like you sell on the Steam store, but no one wants it.
They're advent level presents.
Right.
Advent calendars usually is like you open it as like a little piece of chocolate or like a little thingum, like a sticker or some shit inside.
I don't advent.
So like it's that level of like a little computer sticker. It's gamer advent and it's weird as shit. It's just weird, okay? It's weird to see that tradition outside of its inherent context.
I've been opening them, and I've been getting stuff, and I put it up on the Steam store, and no one's fucking buying it. So I decided to finally take advantage of turning it into gems to purchase booster packs of cards that I will then sell and hope that somebody actually fucking wants. Maybe that'll go better than a piece of fruitcake in digital form, or emojis for a game I don't play. But it's cute, and they're giving me pennies for free, so I'm not going to argue with them. But you're here not for us bitching about tiny digital windows behind which treats are hidden.
It's just weird. I just wanted to bring it up because it's weird. Okay?
No, hey, it was a bit odd. I'm not going to ignore the free stuff, though. Whatever windows you need me to open, buddy.
We're actually wanting to talk about sales. Not necessarily new games, but like the sales that caught our eye. This Steam-miss.
Yes. And, we'll get you now. Christmas Day, you should have gotten most of your presents by now. You probably got a Steam gift card in there, some extra cash in your wallet. And you're saying to us, Eric J. Chucci and the boy, co-hosts of the Two Nerds Podcast, what do you suggest I buy on the Steam sale? Please limit the items and descriptions and jokes to roughly half an hour of my time.
Well, because, you got to get to buying the stuff and then playing the games.
Yeah, and also
Christmas is busy.
Don't include anything either of you already own, because I also own all of those games. And I think that's really interesting, listener.
And not because it's hard to see what games are on sale if you already own them. That's unrelated.
Yes.
Convenient for us,
sure,
but coincidental.
So here we are. I think I'm going to kick us off because I overall have more games to look at.
You definitely do.
And you know what? I'm going to kick us off with a game that's not actually on sale. But I did come across it because of the winter sale queue. If you go through your Steam queue during wintertime, you get cards to sell for pennies. Or collect if you really care. And I found this
Someone
game.
does. Someone's buying the cards.
Yeah, man. Somebody does. It's called Heartbeat. It is $15 American. I will probably not be buying it until the next Steam sale. But it's a cute little RPG. Really great pixel art graphics. And it was made in RPG Maker. And this is definitely something I want to point out as being made in RPG Maker because it doesn't fucking look like it.
It doesn't. The RPG Maker games have a very distinctive look usually.
Yeah, it's usually the default graphics that came with the game, or some pastiche of that and other graphics they grabbed off the internet and didn't try to make fit. But it looks pretty cool. It's a pretty standard RPG. It looks like there's some fishing, and you get multiple characters. It looks really fucking cute. I plan on buying it, just not yet.
I like how this podcast has literally only one criterion, and your first thing does not fit it.
You're damn right. It is the only thing that doesn't fit it. But I only came across it because I was going through my queue because of the winter sale. Mm-hmm. So I'm counting it.
But the transitive property.
Yeah.
Go fuck myself.
Homeboy, we get like 7 views a podcast. If any, you know what? If any of you out there, Ultimo Dragon, give a shit, please let us know in the comments section. Because we're going to be trying to take the Steam releases a little more seriously now. Not much, but a little more. In honor of all you hardworking game devs out there. So if it bothers you that I have violated the fucking sacrosanct rules of this Steam releases podcast, let us know in the comments and I won't do it ever again. Unless I forget. What's on your list, my guy?
Let's see here. Let me grab the old phone.
Yeah, let's stall for time.
Well, I just usually you write it down on the little notepad you work from, and I wasn't expecting you not to, so I need to reopen the thing.
You get into me too fast, and peeling back the curtain here. They know how irresponsible I am. Shut it down. Let's just restart the podcast again.
The first thing I have listed is Ruiner.
Yeah, something also on my Steam wish list. Has been for a while because it's on
sale for pretty cheap right now.
Yeah, it's 60% off, usually $19.99. We're sitting at $7.99.
Go ahead and click it.
Yeah, let's click it so that the listener
so
can
that you
see.
so that we have the stuff to look at and all this stuff. You're such a shit today. What's wrong with you?
It's the Christmas season, man. It's what happened in the non-PG version of the opening. I'm still salty. No, it's a lot like Hotline Miami. It's a top-down shooter.
That's a really good way of I was actually struggling to find a way to refer to it as more than just what they call it, an action RPG, but it looks like Cyberpunk Gungeon almost.
Yeah, Gungeon's another good one to talk about it like, and it looks cool. I've heard it's hard as fuck.
Looks hard as fuck.
Yeah, like
this looks like the kind of game that I would probably buy once it was nice and on sale. Like now.
And this is a pretty good sale.
Just to play it for a bit until I was sufficiently shamed by my lack of skill and had to stop. So
well, and it's published by Devolver Digital, and they have a good eye for picking games to publish. I have liked most of their catalog.
Yeah, I mean, it's $7.99. It looks fun. I might pick it up myself before the Steam sale ends, and there's not really much more to say about it.
Yeah, it looks BA. It's got violence, blood, and strong language. What more do you need?
What do you got?
Let's see. Next up for me here is Despotism 3K. It's not on much of a sale right now. It's going from $7.99 to $6.39. But again, my Steam queue introduced me to it. It is a comedic, tongue-in-cheek resource management roguelite. In that you only get one shot at things. Stuff that happens during the run is randomized, and once you lose, you have to start over. But you are. I'll just fucking read the thing here. Humanity is enslaved by an AI, which is awesome because we're on the right side of the conflict. Exploit puny humans to extract power and build your empire.
I like this game already.
Yeah, it's got really cool pixel art. It's got really banging soundtrack, and it looks like the kind of resource management game that actually twigs to me. And I kind of thought you would like it too. So why not tell the listeners?
Any game about oppressing the puny humans. I mean,
I personally welcome our steel overlords.
I'll remember that.
Yeah.
All right, the next thing on my list.
Yeah.
I have Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Hey, here's something crazy. Mm-hmm. Also on my wish list, has been for a while.
Yeah, it's on sale for a pretty decent clip right now. It's on sale for 25% off. That's not bad.
No, usually $39.99 down to $29.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up yet, but I wanted to bring it up because I had been avoiding looking at the game too deeply because of the brand name. You know, listener, you know that we're a D&D household, and I've actually had a lot of interaction with Pathfinder mechanics over the last year or so. I play an online RPG that's partially Pathfinder based, and I don't like Pathfinder stuff that much.
Pathfinder is basically everything you and I agree about being bad about 3rd edition, taken to the nines. It's like competitive 3rd edition, but the competition is between who can make the more broken character.
And it's really good for making broken characters, but it's basically, it's all the stuff I don't like about 3rd edition, refined and made more functional, but ultimately the same ethos is behind it. So I'd been avoiding it for a while, but the game, I felt like I wasn't giving it a fair shake, because I don't have to make the character. It'll probably play like an action RPG, if anything. I don't have to make or look at the stats or try and, min-max my way into, pour through 6 books and 2 websites to find the
it's like
splat book feed. I just can click the buttons.
Yeah, it's KOTOR kind of thing,
Which means it's taking out the parts of Pathfinder I'm not fond of, and it just kind of making it probably just plays like any other D&D game. Mm-hmm. It looks like the kind of game I enjoy. Isometric, party-based RPG. Yeah, sold. They even shout out in their little blurb they're inspired by Fallout 1 and 2, which, listener, if you listen to the podcast at all, is pretty much a way into my wallet. And Baldur's Gate, so...
Yep. I've had it on here for a while. I ignored it at first because it got mixed reviews. But the more I actually looked into the reviews, it was just mad nerds. You ever been nerd mad about something? I know I have.
I totally have.
But so I've got it on my list, and I'm waiting for a better sale. But it is definitely worth mentioning.
And if you're someone with a little more like free scratch to be thrown around, or you're really into
Hell
Pathfinder,
support those devs, man.
Like, do it. Like, sorry, man, YouTube ain't pay us money. We only got so much.
Mm-hmm. Next up on my list, Do Not Feed the Monkeys. Again, something brought to me by the Steam queues. This is not for a children's, this game, because it is about being a voyeur, and not just in the sexual way, although that's definitely an option. But it's being small-time Big Brother. It's watching your neighbors and people and observing their daily lifestyles and interacting with them.
I'm sorry, this is on Petunia Simulator?
A little bit, yeah, but with computers.
Huh.
And there seem to be puzzles and adventure elements, and it's got decide the fate of your subjects. Will you expose their intimate secrets? You can stalk them on social networking and do research on the shit they're doing. Again, really nice pixel art. Looks really interesting. So it's on my wish list. I didn't say the price there. Hold on. Usually $11.99. Right now we got a 30% discount on $8.39. I might not end up getting it this sale, but I will definitely get it. This looks like an interesting game.
This looks like one of those video games that might act as like a real positive outlet for somebody to channel their energies.
Well, I know, and here's me saying stuff on the internet I probably shouldn't say on the internet, but I used to watch webcams, and not the erotic webcams. I mean, that's not what I'm talking about at the moment. But just people living their daily fucking lives, and I was so fascinated by that. And I mean, you can't just go doing that unless people are offering, and not many people offer. So this is definitely going to act as an outlet for those kind of weird sort of, oh, you're making cereal, are you? Yeah. Oh, you put the cereal in first and the milk in after. Good. You're a good person. Oh, but you put the milk in first. I'm going to send a mail bomb to your door.
That last part is a joke.
It is goddamn joke. I'm not mail bombing anyone. Eat your cereal how you want. Oh, my God.
Anyway, the next thing on my list. Dusk.
Dusk. Also, surprisingly, something on my list.
It's not on much of a sale, again, but it's not that expensive in the first place, and it looks real cool.
Yep, usually $20. It's on sale for $16.66.
You know that shit was intentional.
That's a whole 17% off.
Yeah, that's too exact. They did that shit on purpose. It is a very stripped down, very rough looking, but from what I understand from someone who's played it, incredibly mechanically tight, old school classic FPS.
Yeah, this is like N64 era, early PC. Well, not early PC, but like early 3D graphic PC sort of game. It looks like what Hexen, I believe the name of the game was. What I wish it had been. Just a lot of really cool demons and fantasy-ish elements instead of the techno demons of Doom.
And like it's got kind of shit graphics in that way that is exactly that era, and the gameplay looks real fun. So it's a real simple game. The Steam reviews are overwhelmingly positive at the moment. It's been out for almost the whole month, so it's got enough time to have a good crop of reviews. I will probably end up getting this, if not now, if not for their meme $16.66 price, at some point.
Let me take a look at what I got going on. Sundered, the Eldritch Edition. I guess that's an upgrade they did for free, so me saying it's the Eldritch Edition and not the normal one does you no boon, but it's usually $19.99, on sale for a whopping $4.99. I'm almost definitely going to buy this.
Yeah, that's too good a deal.
It is hand-drawn art Metroidvania style game.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Oh, and they got local co-op for up to 4 players. That's super cool. But it looks really awesome, really cool graphics, really cool aesthetic. And I like Metroidvania games. I mean, there's not much else for me to say about it. It's on a bunch of consoles. I'm sure you've heard about it from your favorite reviewers. I happened to find it through a Steam queue a while ago, and I'm glad I did, because it looks fucking BA. What do you got, my guy?
Next up on my list is Pillars of Eternity 2.
I think that might be on mine.
It's not super new. But, yeah, you're looking for Deadfire there.
Deadfire. No, it's not on mine.
Came out May this year. The reason I'm mentioning it is because it's made by Obsidian Entertainment. And it's a Fallout game. It's a fantasy Fallout game. It takes place in a fantasy world as opposed to the Fallout universe. But go wait until you see the gameplay trailer, the gameplay in the thing, and it's a pretty shined up modern Fallout game.
I can tell that it's different from the other game we were just looking at,
Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Yeah, because I don't want to play this one as much, and it is for the exact reasons you're mentioning. It is more Fallout-y, early Fallout.
Yeah,
but it does look cool. It looks like there's a lot of really cool options. You get a ship. That's awesome.
Yep, you get to be a captain. I am looking like this is a game I want. Mm-hmm. It just looks like it'd be a grand old time, and it looks like a lot of D&D games we have personally actually played.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn this one down. If it was on sale for enough, I'd definitely pick it up. But it's just not high on my priority list right now. It is currently $32.99. That's a 34% discount from the typical $49.99. They've also got a deluxe edition for
30% is a decent amount.
Yeah, for only a little bit more. So
yeah, especially the deluxe edition is usually more. It's actually on sale for a bigger percentage, so it's only like $5 more now. So
yeah, so definitely worth a look if you like Fallout and the Dungeons and the Dragons. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, the next item on my list, again, I'm going to gloss over briefly, is Torment: Tides of Numenera, which is the spiritual successor to Planescape Torment. Usually $44.99. It's $14.84 right now. That's 67% off.
That's nice, and especially because Planescape Torment is a real good game, though.
Yeah. See, and if I don't buy this sale, it's just because I still haven't finished Planescape Torment.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I just figured I'd mention that real briefly. How many more do you have, buddy?
In terms of actual new games or games that aren't me just telling people that, hey, this is on sale for a really good price, 0.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead then and go into my other game, Tiny Barbarian DX, which I've had on my list for about a year, I think. Usually $29.99 down to $10.19, 66% off. It is a 2D platforming game. with retro-styled graphics about a little barbarian guy.
I really could just make a filter for Steam games that is 2D retro style pixel art and just get all the games you're interested in on Steam, couldn't I?
Steam has noticed this about me. Steam has also noticed the amount of House Party I've played and thinks I'm really into naked mahjong. So,
It thinks you thirsty.
yeah. Nah, buddy, I just like to visit my good friend. How's it going, dudes?
How's it going, dudes?
That and Crush, because I really like those developers. Steam just, with the absence of Marvel Heroes, like, being my most played game because of all the hours I sunk into that, because that's no longer factored into my shit. They're like, I guess he just likes porn. So, my Steam queue this year has been a lot of, did you want a slide puzzle where a boobie happened? No. It's only $1. I still don't. But yeah, Tiny Barbarian is not a booby game. It looks pretty fun. I like really hard platformers, and this looks like a really hard platformer. It's kind of cute. Not as grotesque as that one Viking game that was popular a couple years ago. I've got it on Xbox. Y'all know what I'm talking about out there in the real world. But
I sure as fuck don't. He looked at me and got a blank-ass stare.
Yup, I sure did. That's okay. It'll either come to me or it won't, and we'll move on with our fucking lives. What's one of the old school games that you want to tell people about?
Mass Effect is on sale for real cheap.
Let's check it out. Mass Effect.
Mass Effect 2 is also on sale for real cheap.
Oh, hell yeah. 75% off. You're looking at $5.
Yep. The deluxe edition for $7.49, and the original Mass Effect's on sale for less than $5. It's like 4 something.
For some reason, only Mass Effect 2 is showing up when I search Mass Effect.
You have it ignored, buddy.
Oh, okay.
It's
just darkened
$4.99.
out. It's $4.99. It's also $5. So,
you can get Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2. If you don't want the deluxe edition of Mass Effect 2, you can get them both for a tenner right now.
Yep.
And they're real good fucking video games.
Hell
so
yeah.
I wanted to shout them out. I'm not going to explain what Mass Effect is. You exist.
Shit, Dragon Age Origins is also only $5 right now.
Yep.
Get hyped for that new Dragon Age game coming out sometime in the next few years.
Revisit the, if not the best game in the series, certainly the reason the other games in the series exist.
So I also want to talk about The End Is Nigh, which had a little bit more attention paid to it by like YouTube people. So I'm not going to talk about it too much. But it's kind of like what if you took They Bleed Pixels or Super Meat Boy and Electronic Superjoy and mooshed them together and made them have a spooky baby. It's incredibly hard punishing platformer with heavy aesthetic graphics.
Made of pixels.
They are
that
indeed
are
made
retro
of
style.
pixels. I mean, some of them are like we're getting a lot of weird retro shit there, but it's usually cartoonish like that.
So is there a roguelite element in here too? I'm trying to make the white checklist. Hey, I'm not better.
I came here
I'm
to
not
have a
better.
good time.
I have recommended 3 Fallouts.
I'm gonna drop one more actual recommendation for my actual list. That is Cosmic Star Heroine. It's been that is to say a hero who is a girl, not drugs. It's what if somebody made a really good Phantasy Star game here in the year of our Lord. I think this came out 2016. There was a trailer in 2016, so maybe it's 2017. It looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it does. I give him shit for his very obvious preferences, but I mean, good pixel art looks nice.
Yeah,
so.
and this looks really good. A lot of time and dedication. The battles look fun. You make your own spaceship. So, yeah, looking forward to it. It is $5.99 where it's usually $14.99. It's only 60% off, but
That's again.
I might as well grab it.
It's less than $10.
Hell yeah, dude. Live your life. You have anything else to suggest to us?
I have a couple more things, yeah.
Yeah.
One is a game that I might buy and try and play eventually, but I'm not super into. And we've discussed a couple times on the podcast why, but it's on a really good sale. Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Okay.
And I wanted to. It is $4.49 right.
It's not even $5.
No, it's $4.50 right now, and that's such a good sale that if you didn't know and you don't own it yet on PC, I wanted you to know because that's just cheap. That's just cheap for a very well-made game, even if it's not to my taste. The next thing I had on my list is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Same reason. I honestly am feeling a little nostalgic for the old style Grand Theft Auto run around with a katana on the beach listening to 80s music. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is $349 right
Fuck
now.
for that. So is Grand Theft Auto 3. San Andreas is $524. Grand Theft Auto 4 is $699. And Grand Theft Auto 5 is $15. If I wanted to play that game on a PC, I would fucking buy it right now.
Yeah, I don't want to play it on PC.
I don't. I'm not like I know I can use a controller, but I just don't want to fucking get into it. But what a fucking deal for all of those games.
Yeah, you could for less than the price of a new Grand Theft Auto game, for less than the price of Red Dead Redemption 2, you could have every Grand Theft Auto since 3.
So the ones that matter.
And that it would literally cost you less. You feeling nostalgic? You want to run around as Tommy, running with a katana, listening to 80s music on the beach? You want to go to 8 Bombs Garage and blow dudes up? You want to take your cousin to see boobies? You can do all those things.
And you can't afford the Voyeur game or any of the Mahjong nudity games?
Your cousin isn't on those. You can do all those things and then electrocute someone's balls with a car battery, all for the low price of less than Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a big thing keeping away from Grand Theft Auto 5. It's just the price tag on it, and it's still pretty expensive. It looks like a really good and interesting game.
But it's on such a huge sale. It's $15 right now.
Yeah, man, look at that shit. That's great.
If I wanted to play that on... Your computer can play this on PC.
Sure,
You
it
got
can.
a fancy new gaming PC.
Mm-hmm. It's sexy, but I would rather play it on a console. Same thing with Watch Dogs. You know, I'd rather have it on my console.
Yep. Watch Dogs, man.
I need to finish that shit. I did have a couple of honorable mentions that fucking everybody knows about, so I'm not revealing anything secret here. That's Rain World and Phantasmagoria. Both are on a really good sale right now.
Puzzle of the Flesh?
That's also on sale, but not as good of a sale.
Oh.
So I'd check those out. I might finally drop coin on Phantasmagoria.
I would never... I would only buy 2.
Yeah. I've never played one, and I've heard it's a better game.
Just for the memes.
Anything else you have to recommend?
I have the one last thing on my list to recommend, and that's one last Fallout game.
Which one?
New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas.
$3.29.
Wow, and the DLC's all on sale too.
Yep, $3.29. Game of the Year edition's probably on sale for a ridiculously low price as well.
So you're looking at less than $15 for the whole package.
Yep. If I hadn't already played literally all of those DLCs, a bunch, with a couple different characters, if I had any way of thinking I could still have a new and genuine, like, novel experience with Fallout New Vegas, if New Vegas's mod scene was anywhere like Skyrim's, I would have bought it just now, before this podcast started.
Yeah.
As it stands, if I want to play New Vegas, I can just go play the Game of the Year edition New Vegas I have on my console.
So I have a couple of things to mention that I wish the discount was better. I might still end up buying some of them, but like I've literally been waiting all year since they released to buy these games with the Steam Winter Sale discount.
And then the discount is disappointing in some way.
Which is like, okay, I should probably support the fucking devs I like, and now that I actually have money, you know, like a regular adult, a regular one, not a deluxe one, don't get me wrong here. I might end up buying the games. But like Thimbleweed Park, awesome. Fully 3D rendered advanced graphics adventure game. There's no discount. None. Buy the fucking game, full price. Night in the Woods, which is a cartoon style 2D adventure game with a lot of emotional, psychological shit to it. It's 40% off from $19.99 to $11.99. That's a pretty good discount.
40% is not a bad discount.
No, nothing to sneeze at. Owlboy, which is a abstract graphics platformer on a new engine that creates ambient light. That's usually...
He's doing this from memory, which is why this sounds weird.
No, I'm making this shit up. They're all pixel games. $24.99 to $14.99. Again, 40% off's not bad, but Hollow Knight, which is 2D Dark Souls and everything is bugs, $14.99 to $9.89, 34% discount. It's under $10 though, so it looks better, despite only being 34% off. Death's Gambit, came out not too long ago, so 40% discount's not bad at all. $19.99 to $11.99. Again, fucking 2D pixel art. This is not retro. This is a very modern pixel art game, but fuck, it looks good. Same for Dead Cells, which I've heard nothing but good shit about. $24.99 to only $19.99. Still probably going to wait on that one. It's only 20%, but what a fucking good looking game. So, yeah, that's been what we found on Steam to talk about. If you like pixel art and maybe a booby, listen to what I said. If you like Fallout
or Fallout adjacent items,
and probably not a booby, listen to what ye said.
We've got something for everyone on the Two Nerds podcast.
And only one boob between us.
Better than Tumblr. Everything's better when nerds talk about it.
Fuck it, let's get hardcore!